Rec League Podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Spotify, Breaker, Radio Public, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Breaker, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 21 coming soon. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram or YouTube itself. What up, world? So I just watched Crawl. It is the new creature feature alligator when animals attack movie. It stars Kaya Scodelario and Barry Pepper. It's directed by Alexander Aja. I know I mispronounced that. That's my bad. He also directed the Hills Have Eyes remake. He directed Piranha 3D and a couple other ones that I'm just blanking on right now. If you want to get a shout out in my review of The Lion King, stay tuned to the end of the video to figure out how you can do that. So, you got Kaya Scodelario. She was the chick from the last Pirates of the Caribbean movie. And she is in swim competitions in Florida. There is a massive hurricane coming towards Florida, south of where she is, but up to land, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna touch land. And her sister can't get a hold of their dad, so she goes into the madness and tries to find her dad, but does find an alligator or alligators that are looking for something to eat. I'm going to keep this as simple as possible, as short as possible, because when going in, I didn't even think my theater was going to get this. So I expected absolutely nothing from this movie, and it ended up being pretty fun. The lead actress, Kaya Scodelario, she gives a pretty good performance. She commits. There's tension throughout the movie. There's estranged family dynamic between all the members of her family, from what it seems like, and at the very least, her and her dad, Barry Pepper, have to find a way to survive what's going on. There are a few good jumps. It's a really short runtime, and if I had to complain, there are a couple moments of shoddy CGI, but nothing bad enough that really took me out of the movie. It's a fun time. I jumped a couple times, and there is some really good tension because in the situation that the characters get put in, it seems impossible that they're ever going to survive this. And whether they do or not, y'all just going to have to wait and watch the movie. So it's not like movie of the year or anything. I'm not necessarily saying it's the best lizard movie of 2000, because I've also seen people try to shit on Godzilla and say that this is better than Godzilla. Not in my opinion, but I'm in the minority that actually enjoyed Godzilla. But I enjoyed this too. Like, I'm telling you, for going in with no expectations, I had a lot of fun with this, man. So with all that being said, I will say that in my opinion, Crawl is almost dope. Have you seen Crawl? What did you think of it, man? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. If you want that shout out in my review of The Lion King, what will the top 5 be at the box office this weekend? Be the first, be the closest. Get your guesses in by noon Central Time on Sunday. And the 5 have to be in order. Just don't give me 5 movies and say, well, you didn't specify. No, I want 1 through 5 or 5 through 1 to be correct as the movie's place. I've recently posted reviews for Spider-Man, for movies that came out in June that I cannot quite remember right now. Toy Story, Child's Play, Men in Black, Shaft, just popped in my head. Next weekend, like I said, I want to see The Lion King. The week after that, I want to see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I'm about to start my Tarantino binge. A little hype about that. Rec League Podcast episode 21 is on the way. I'm gonna talk to movie collectors for the movie segment. I'm gonna cover NBA free agency with a couple homies, and me and Legacy might possibly probably we'll talk about that Revenge of the Dreamers 3. So like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.